I started hearing these stories of these upright walking, running lizards probably 10 years ago when I first came directly to the Four Corners area. This was the first time we'd really had a really solid lead to go in and talk to a witness who'd witnessed one of them catching a bird out of the air, another time eating something that was all tore up and bloody. What's similar to this lizard he's talking about describing is something over by the Hogback area in New Mexico near the reservation, the Navajo reservation. The collared lizard, they hunt in packs, and they will take out a rabbit and just shred him to pieces as would like a piranha. They hunt in a pack. This lizard the young man saw was by itself. Perhaps not in this particular area. It appears we have a solitary lizard. There's probably never just one. There's never just one of anything. There might be a breeding pair or a breeding population. He just happened to see a similar lizard on a couple of occasions. He put the hindquarters to be about this big around, really solid hindquarters on this lizard. Weight estimates, I would say, I really didn't get anything directly from him. I'm putting height proportions, skeletal type situations. I'm saying about 20 pounds. Upright, 2 to 3 feet tall. Vicious. We're out here with Chris. Chris has been seeing a very unusual lizard that runs and walks on 2 legs. When's the first time you saw this thing, Chris?
About 4 years ago.
What was it doing?
Eating a bird that it caught.
How did it catch the bird?
It jumped up and caught it in flight.
In flight. How high did this lizard jump to catch this bird in flight?
5 feet off the ground.
Wow. And when's the last time you saw it?
Last summer.
Last summer. What was it doing at that time?
Eating.
Something else it caught?
Yeah. Couldn't tell what it was. It's too bloody.
He said it has like a hood around its head?
Yeah, it looks like a water dragon.
Looks like a water dragon, but there's no water out here, so I don't think he'd be really comfortable. That's the closest thing you could surmise it looking like was a water dragon?
Yeah.
What's this about a pit bull being killed?
Well, one of my buddy's uncles decided he wanted to find out why his dog was going ballistic. And this lizard proceeded to kill the dog and eat it.
And who witnessed this?
My buddy's uncle. His name's Tim Duran.
Amazing. You don't see any recent activity though, do you?
If there was, you'd be able to see it. If that's the entrance, that's the exit. Which would explain why it moved from where it was.
As a kid, he went up to Sleeping Ute Mountain with his father, and they met a game and fish warden up there. And he said in this tank, you know those bear traps that they have like all over the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
He said that he started hearing this little scream. Oh, this thing was covered with a blanket. But he heard this screaming, this high-pitched screaming he's never heard before. The game warden wouldn't let him see it, but he did. Game warden finally moved the blanket just a little ways, and when he barely saw something, and it was greenish colored, is what he told me. And he said it looked like a reptile about 3 foot tall.